Good day, children. Welcome to today's class. Today we will continue with English grammar and we will be doing part 5 for chapter number 7, doing words or verbs. Let us have a quick recap of what we did in the last classes. Okay, let us see what are action words. Words that express an action are called action words. Words that express an action are called action words. Action words tell you what nouns do. Yes, action words, they tell you what nouns do. And what are nouns? You all know, right? They tell what someone or something does. What someone or something does. What actions they do, right? So action words are called as verbs. Action words are called as verbs. Now action words are also called doing words. Okay, because they show you the actions. They tell us what the noun is doing. Yes. See these examples of action words: talk, write, draw, play. Now, we also learned that when an action is continued, we add ing to the verb. When the action is continued, when it is going on, we add ing to the verb. And we saw so many examples like laughing, caring, flying, falling. Yes. Then we met the three sisters, isn't it? Is, am, are. And we saw when do we use these words. Yes, is always used with a singular noun and are is always used with a plural noun. Yes, am is always used with I. Yes. Now with is, what do we use? He is, she is, it is, Mohan is, Seema is. Yes, the dog is. Then with use, we use are with plurals. Yes, plural noun. They are, we are, the children are, the birds are. Yes, and we also saw that you, with you, we have always to use are. Now you can be a singular person also or a plural more than one also, plural also, but with you we have always to use are. Then we also learn the use of was and were. Yes, was is the past tense of is, were is the past tense of are. Yes. Then we also learn the use of has and have. We also learn the use of has and have in a sentence. Now let us begin the activities. The first activity is circle the verbs. You have to circle the verbs in the given sentences. Okay. See the first sentence. The children are waiting for the bus. The children are waiting for the bus. What is the verb here? Waiting. Correct. Next. Meenu ate bread and butter for the breakfast. Meenu ate bread and butter for the breakfast. Which is the verb here, children? Which is the action word? Ate. Very good. Next. The monkey jumped from tree to tree. The monkey jumped from tree to tree. Okay, now what is the action word here? Think, children. Yes, the action word here is jumped. Very good. Now, fourth one. Raj is reading a storybook. Raj is reading a storybook. Which is the action word here? Yes, reading. Very good. Reading is the verb in the sentence. Sunil lived in a village. Sunil lived in a village. Tell me the action word here. Lived. Very good. Sunil lived in a village. Okay, next one. The ducks are swimming in the pond. The ducks are swimming in the pond. Which is the verb here? Swimming. Correct. Swimming is the verb. Correct. Okay, let's move on. Now, you may have more than one verb in a sentence. Okay, so you have to think properly, children. Okay, now let's see the seventh one. We should wash and clean vegetables before eating. We should wash and clean vegetables before eating. Which is the verb here? There are two verbs. Think, children. Yes, wash. Very good. And clean. Okay, there are two verbs. Next, the children sang and danced on the stage. The children sang and danced on the stage. Here also there are two verbs. Think, what are they? Yes, sang, danced. Let's see the next activity. Circle the nouns and underline the verbs. Circle the nouns and underline the verbs. You have to circle the nouns and underline the verbs in the sentences. Okay, let's begin. Okay. See the first word, sleep. Sleep. Tell me, is sleep is an action word or a noun? It's an action word, so underline it. Very good. Girl, is it a noun or an action word? Noun or girl is a noun or a verb? It's a noun. So what will you do? Circle it. Okay. Push. Is it a noun or a verb? Push. It's a noun. Verb. So you will underline it. Okay. Wash. Is it a noun or a verb? Is it a noun or a verb? Verb. Correct. So underline it. Climb. Is it a noun or a verb? Is it a noun or a verb? Verb. So what will you do? Underline it. Okay. Peacock. Peacock. So peacock is a noun or a verb? Yes, it's a noun. So what will you do? You will circle it. Okay. School. Is it a noun or a verb? School. Yes, it's a noun. So you will circle it. Very good. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Add a verb. The This is another activity. Add a verb to each group of words to make a proper sentence. Add a verb to each group of words to make a proper sentence. Now, let's see. Now, Bela. Okay, can you see this mark? Okay. So every sentence will have this mark. So instead of this mark, you have to think that which word will suit for the sentence. Which is the suitable word for the sentence? Which is a suitable verb which we have to write instead of this mark for the sentence. Okay. So Bela dash the ball to Mala. Rings throw. Rings throw. So which will be the correct word? Bela throws. 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 Bela throws the ball to Mala. Let's see. Arti dash across the river. Arti dash across the river. So instead of this mark, which word will you write? Walks or swims? Arti dash across the river. Arti walks or swims? Swims. Correct. Arti swims across the river. Arti swims across the river. The train dash at the station. The train dash at the station. So which is the correct word that you will write? Flies or stops? Yes, flies or stops. Instead of this mark, yes, you will write stops. S-T-O-P-S. Stops. S-T-O-P-S. Stops. Next. The man dash up the newspaper. The man dash up the newspaper. So instead of this mark, what will you write? Picks or takes for the answer? Yes, the man picks. Very good. The correct answer, the correct verb is picks. The man picks up the newspaper. Next. The bird dash over the tree. The bird dash over the tree. So instead of this mark, what will you write? Swims or flies? Okay, but what will you write? Swims or flies? The bird dash over the tree. The correct answer will be flies. Very good. Okay. The bird flies over the tree. Next. Murli dashed the bell for the English period. Murli dashed the bell for the English period. So, instead of this mark, what will you write? Rings or plays? Yes, Murli rings. R-I-N-G-S. Rings. Rings the bell for the English period. Sona wants to dash go to the village. Sona wants to dash go to the village. Yes, and the answer I have already written by mistake. Sorry. The Sona wants to go to the village. Yes. So walk or go. Can you walk down? Yeah, no. You have to. The correct verb is go. Sona wants to go to the village. Next. Lata is dash a book. Lata is dash a book. What will you write? Reading or watching? Which verb? Yes, Lata is reading. Correct. Lata is reading a book. Okay, children. Practice all the activities in your book. Write down all the activities in your book. Okay. And we have completed this chapter. Chapter number 7. We have completed. Do all the activities in your book. And we'll begin with a new chapter in the next class. Till then, goodbye. Thank you. Sai Ram.